Hello and welcome to Realty with Julie. This is weird staring at my own face, but we're gonna get through it. I just wanted to jump on and kind of spill some tea about what I've been feeling. I just got into real estate a few months ago and it's a whirlwind, it's a roller coaster. There's a lot of emotion tied up in it, and we're gonna get into it. But first, I feel like I need to make some tea and then we can spill the tea, okay? I got my tea. I came, I saw, I made it awkward. Now we're here. Cheers. That was a fake drink because it's still too hot. So, I just became a licensed realtor in May and joined a team, which has been great. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure that being on a team, I was able to get further faster. And I just want to share a little bit about what it's been like, because it definitely has been a roller coaster of emotions. It's been terrifying, lots of highs and lows, but trying to focus on helping steady all of those emotions, while still celebrating the little wins here and there. And when there are lows, just trying to get through those as quickly as I can and get back up and running and keep a level, steady mindset, and a positive mindset. So, before getting into real estate, this is something I've thought of for years. This is something that I never thought I could do because, I'm awkward and weird and I don't always say the right things. But I have so much love and care for the process. I come from a background of designing and building homes. So I just love everything that goes into literally physically building a life. And I've been removed from it for so long, from the actual families who I'm designing and building for. And as I've changed jobs, I've tried to get closer and closer to that. And now I get to really know these families, and that's been the best part about this whole process is finding homes that work for them, and a place that they're gonna make memories in, and build their futures in. Okay, it's cool enough to drink now. So I just wanted to share a couple things that have been on my mind. I've had a career, so I've learned my values, and I've learned what's important to me, and I'm not here to, maybe crush it like some other people are. I am here for the true work-life balance, and I know a lot of people will be very hardcore and they're going to do things a little more cutthroat, but I want to treat people like they're my own family. I want to treat people with respect, and I want to respect their boundaries. I want to manifest the relationships of the people I want to work with. I don't feel the need to convince anyone of anything that they're not already trying to do. I don't feel the need to push people in to this kind of decision. There is something to say about people who are kind of interested but on the fence but need so much more information, and that's where I can really step in and help, and use all of the things that I'm learning to help guide them, and that is a great place to start. You'll be that much more confident when you are ready. So I'm all about helping someone early, but I'm not about manipulating someone into something they have no interest in at this moment in time. I'm going in with the mindset that there is an abundance of people who are ready right now, and those are the people I'm going to help. And I'm also able to help people who are a few years out, but they're interested now in having a conversation. This mug, by the way, was a birthday gift from my friend Stephanie, who lives in Michigan. So shout out to Stephanie in Michigan. Love you. So I am here in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have a lot of family still there, and I moved out to the Madison area when I met my wife and my stepdaughter, and the kiddos off to college now and doing great things there. So we are empty nesters. We just lost all 3 of our dogs in the last 2 years. So my wife and I are just diving into this new chapter of life. And yes, I'm only 34 and I have a kid in college. But yeah, I feel too young for this stage of life, but I'm trying to embrace it and enjoy it. Why not start a YouTube channel and and have some fun? My plan here at Black Door Homes is to do all sorts of content I'm just like a crafty person, and most of those are home related. Everything I do is really home related, so I love home projects. We did a new build with this house in 2019 when we moved in, and slowly we've been doing projects, and I did not record any of it. That's when I should have started a channel. But we have been painting here and there and doing all sorts of projects. So I'm sure I'll share those photos along the way. I'll do some antique furniture flips, and I'm a thrifter. Yeah, so we're finishing our basement, kind of half finishing. So we're just painting the ceiling and making the walls look nice and finished and painted and things like that. And that's another thing that I was thinking of, is, you know, doing kind of the basic home tutorial for new home buyers, who've never owned their own house before, and like what are the little things you need to know just to maintain your home. So, what are the tools you need? Um, yeah, things like that. And for this segment, I want to do realty because I'm not sure all of my viewers will want to, get into the realtor talk, but maybe they do. So I think I should keep it kind of separate, but still include it on the channel. It is a part of my life, and I, want to share it if people want to listen. So I'd also love any feedback or suggestions, because, if you're clicking on, there's probably things that you want to hear about. So I definitely want to contribute to things that you think are important as well. My 10-year vision is to be helping people buy a property, kind of a fixer-upper, helping them with the design and getting them, an affordable home that they can make their own and really customize. I'm a huge advocate for DIY and things like that, but I have seen so many things go wrong, especially being a consumer of DIY content. I want to help educate people of what are the things that you should hire for, what are the things that are totally easy and anybody can tackle on their own, what's kind of a mid-range thing where you should probably get some education and do some research on before you tackle it, and kind of the disasters that can happen if you don't do things right. And I mean, it can be deadly if you screw up a bathroom and you get black mold because you didn't seal things properly. And I see Braylee coming home. I'll wait till she comes, gives me a smooch. I'm super excited for this journey. And by the way, this is my goals, and that is my being a YouTuber goal. These are my goals for 2026, and I'm sure I'll go through that of, kind of my vision board, how I came up with the different things, and kind of advice on making your own vision board and setting your own goals in your life and in your career. Bobby? I'm talking to myself.
Oh, okay. What you doing?
I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you figure out the gimbal?
No, I didn't. I need help.
Okay.
So, I just got done splicing everything together, and it was really tough to listen to myself ramble. I said a million times, so thank you so much for listening to all of my rambling. I really want to go forward with more structured videos and things. Actually, have something to talk about, have some bullet points. So, going forward, I think this will be a lot more structured, but I just wanted to kind of speak from the heart today. Thank you so much to family and friends who I'm sure are going to be the first people to watch my craziness, and thank you for sharing. And all are welcome here. Thank you in advance for being respectful to each other. If you're commenting, and I really want to cultivate, somewhere we can truly collaborate. If people have ideas or people are looking for advice and things like that, like I want to attract a place where, people can have a conversation or meet people in the comments and go ahead and advertise your skill set in the comments. I'd love to see it. So thank you so much for being very kind to each other and to me. This is terrifying, but it was a good hair day, so I figured why not? Don't waste it. So I love you.